Welcome to the Art of Money podcast with Art McPherson.
And thanks for checking out the Art of Money podcast. My name is Mark Owens alongside Art McPherson and Luke McCarty. All the information for the McPherson Financial Group, you can find it at theartofmoneyradio.com. Want to give a big happy birthday to Evander, the real deal Holyfield. He turns 59 this week. How about this moment where he beat Mike Tyson?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness. Mayhem. It is bedlam.
Art McPherson, you had the opportunity to talk to Evander Holyfield. What was that moment like?
We talked quite a bit, but he's a lot of fun. I didn't get a chance to talk to him ever before, so I was just asking him a little bit. I did not ask about the ear biting incident. I didn't ask him about things like that. I stuck to kids. I stuck to, what he does right now in retirement mode, and we had some really good discussions, and we talked a little bit about charity and foundations and giving back to our communities, and how he's a man of faith. So he talked a lot about how church and his faith plays a role in what he does. So that was a really good conversation we had.
As a matter of fact, we're going to let you hear that right now. We dig into the artist vault. Here's Art McPherson and Evander Holyfield.
Boxing takes a lot of dedication. We see the glory part. Can you tell us a little bit about what it takes to get there and the kind of work and the training it takes?
Well, boxing is a very disciplined sport, because if you don't pay that price, you're going to pay it when you get in the ring. And so, of course, me as a kid, and what I was known for is working hard. So, my mama said 3 things: listen, follow direction, don't quit, and outwork your guy. So, because my mama said when it all come down, when both people get tired, it's the guy that worked the hardest, one that gonna win. And so I stuck on those things that my mom said, and it worked.
So basically, the training part of it was really getting tremendous amount of cardio and just feeling like you did more than the other guy.
Well, it's that way when you're a kid, because the whole big thing is you got to learn how to box, because it's
of course
about
your technique and
technical skills and all this, but it comes down to what they call faith and heart. Do you have the heart? When say, for instance, when people hurt me, I'm gonna get them back right now.
Yeah.
Like this, so I'm telling you, I had that thing where people. I noticed when people say, "Wait till he get hurt and see what's gonna happen." He ain't got hit hard yet. Wait till he get hurt. And so when all of a sudden, when a guy catches me with a good shot, I come back with 2 or 3. I come back with 6 punches. I come back with 12.
Right.
Like this, I'm gonna. The thing is, I work this guy. But you don't know, is this guy tired until you tired.
Right.
So you have to take the chance to wean yourself out to make sure he tired.
So a lot of it is a mental as well as physical.
Yes, mental.
Well, the reason I ask that is in the financial planning services, one of the things that we preach to our clients all the time is be very disciplined. Don't let the winds of the financial, marketplace and so forth derail what you're doing, because it's a long haul, it's a long run. So I just was kind of correlating that with what you do in boxing, because we only see the pretty stuff. We only see, you and your glory fighting for the championship, which you won several of them, by the way. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about maybe the side of boxing that nobody knows about. Like I always remember Don King, the big tall hair, big promoter and so forth. Boxing that's a big part of boxing, isn't it? The promotion of it and getting the people involved, and that's kind of the behind the curtains on the business side. How did you ever get involved in that, or was that just taken care of by other people for you?
Well, eventually, when you're in the boxing that long, you get to see all of it. And the big part is that people who box come from rough neighborhood, rough family, and all this. And today, still boxing that hadn't came together to embrace each other because people are taking advantage of each other.
Sure.
And so then once you become a good boxer, then you know who try to steal, the neighborhood try to steal you. They gonna get the guy who can bite.
Right.
This is so now.
You're gonna be the neighborhood guy.
Yeah. Then the girls. And so here you are, you 14, 15 years old, you can whoop everybody. Now all of a sudden, they sick the girls on you too. Now they couldn't sick no girls on me because my mama didn't play them.
She didn't let you play that game.
So you got so many people pulling these kids off something they really do real well. Then somebody want to put you in, get you to drink before you start, and then all of a sudden start bringing you down. So all of a sudden start tearing you down. You may be better at beating these guys in your neighborhood, but when it comes to these other places, like with me, I didn't drink, I ain't smoke or do anything. And so my mom would tell me, because she said, let me tell you something, don't embarrass yourself. You think that you acting like you all this is you not all that. You got to understand, every time you win, more people watch you. Then all of a sudden everybody gonna see you in there, and they gonna see if you really work as hard as you say you do.
Right, it's gonna show real quickly.
And boxing is that sport that will embarrass you
Quickly.
It's gonna show.
Well, Evander, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very glad to have you on the show, and great to meet you.
And thank you.
And that is Art McPherson with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. You can hear that plus many more interviews in the Artist Vault. You can find that at theartofmoneyradio.com.
Thanks for listening. Want more from Art McPherson of McPherson Financial Group? Find us online at artofmoneyradio.com. We are an independent financial services firm helping individuals create retirement strategies using a variety of financial and insurance products to custom suit their needs and objectives. Securities offered through World Equity Group, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Investment advisory services offered through ProStatus Group, LLC. McPherson Financial Group and ProStatus Group, LLC are separate entities and are not owned or controlled by World Equity Group, Inc. Exposure to ideas and financial vehicles discussed should not be considered investment advice or recommendation to buy or sell any financial vehicle. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Investments can fluctuate and when redeemed may be worth more or less than when originally invested. Investment financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. Art McPherson is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Please consult with your attorney, accountant, and or tax advisor for advice concerning your particular circumstances. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Arthur McPherson. Florida Insurance License number A174725.
Today's show has been a work of art.